All right. Good evening, Mr. Safura. Thank you, Mr. Safura, for taking your time for me to interview you at the online meeting this evening. My name is Jason Sanjaya. You can call me Jason. I'm a student at University Putra, currently at second semester.
Okay, hello, Mr. Jason. Let me introduce myself too. My name is Savura Mutegi. Nice to meet you, Mr. Jason.
Okay, nice to meet you too, Mr. Safura. But before we start the interview, if you don't mind, can I ask some question for you?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Okay, then maybe I will ask about the name of your business, Nalika. I mean, like, what's the philosophy of that name? How can you decide to use it as your business name?
Not really sure. At first, I came with several words related to nail. Since I want to open a business in Malaysia, I got an idea to merge those two words into a name. Then, tada, Narita become the name of my business.
It sounds so Indian for me. That sounds interesting and might be unique. All right, let's get into our interview. I heard that you are opening up food and beverage business overseas. So, would you like to share about your business? Tell me about your business.
Yes, you are right, Mr. Jason. I opened a food business in Selangor City in Malaysia, named Narita. If you don't know what is the traditional Japanese snack called chenil is, I will explain in detail about it to you first. Chenil is a traditional Japanese snack made from a tapioca and it's a served with a brown sugar jam. Chenil itself is from Pacitan, East Java. You may find it a traditional market in Indonesia, but now since I opened it in Malaysia, you can find nail shops in Malaysia too. But maybe today's young generation is starting to really eat traditional food. But actually, snail sells well in Malaysia. In fact, snail is quite famous in Malaysia. We even get a regular customer that usually buy our snail. But after some times, I start to expand my business to be a traditional food store. So I don't only sell channel anymore, but I also sell other Indonesian traditional food such as dawet, jenang, kola, putu, and many more.
Oh, I see. So, you sell the taste of traditional food in traditional Indonesian food abroad. But how did you come up with that idea of selling channel at the first time? Why must sell channel? Please tell me.
Well, at first I just tried for no specific reason. But after doing some research, I found the most people in Malaysia like sweets, just like us Indonesians, right?
Mhm.
If I want to open a coffee business, it's too late because there are already too many competitors. Actually, I've really liked to eat meals since I was young, so I thought, why not open a channel shop in another country, right? So that is where the first idea came from in my mind.
I see. That's a great idea, I think. You actually take advantage of people's sweet tooth and use it for your business. You're brilliant, I think. Anyway, would you tell me about some of your menus in your store, maybe?
Wait a minute. Why are you curious about the menu?
No. I'm just curious about it.
Just kidding, man. Don't be serious, Mr. Jason. Actually, the menus are sold in packets. For now, we have three kinds of packets. The first one is Sunil with Tower as a beverage. The second one is Sunil with cola as beverage. And the last one is a special package of Sunil, cause consisting of its family, like snails putu klepon with grated coconut.
That sounds yummy and delicious. I might want to buy it when I visit Malaysia next time. Yes, I have them.
Wow, you are currently in Indonesia, right? So
Yeah.
why must trouble yourself to travel in Malaysia? Why don't you just buy it in traditional market there? Just kidding, mate.
Yeah, right. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Tell me what's the obstacle to doing this international business? Because, yeah, of course, I don't believe business will always run smoothly.
Yeah, you have a point. Firstly, this is my first business abroad, so I don't have any experience about it. There are many problems that can occur. I want to explain them one by one, but the biggest obstacle is that I have to go to Malaysia once a month to monitor the business. And that's a recurrent requires transaction cost, right? Of
Yeah.
course, it will be so expensive just for traveling from Indonesia to Malaysia and Malaysia to Indonesia. For other obstacles like marketing and supply, I normally contact my manager in Malaysia to solve it by himself.
Oh, you are currently not living in Malaysia, uh, but have to travel from Indonesia to Malaysia every month. Uh, would you explain to me why don't you stay in Malaysia instead? Why must traveling?
Uh, um, how I can express this? Honestly, I already have a family business, but I want to have my own business. So unfortunately, past this month, I have had a lot of work in my family's business, forcing me to stay in Indonesia for a while.
Mm, okay, I see. I understand now, but how can you manage two business at the same time? Isn't it better for you to focus on one business only? What do you think about that?
Yeah, maybe that is true. But back the first idea that I want to open my own business. Yes, I'm also unable to leave my family business too.
Oh, I see, I see. Okay, let's move to the next question again. Uh, just in case, I did not pray if it might happen, but just in case, if one day your business encounter an urgent problem, what are you going to solve it? Yeah.
About that, what I will do always depends on how troublesome the problem is. So if the problem is not a big deal, I will just have an online meeting like you and me right now, but with my manager. However, if the problems is too big or urgent, I will just travel to Malaysia and solve it there. No matter even if I just back from there.
Whoa, that's a great dedication of your
But
work. But
but still, the travel cost remains a problem for me. It's so expensive, bro.
okay, okay, okay. Okay. This will be my last question, but not least for me. Uh, if I want to do international business too, like you, do you have any question? Do you have any suggestion that might be useful for me? Yeah.
Good question, Mr. Jason. I may suggest if you want to open your own business abroad like me, first you have understand the market and make sure your business has a strategic location. If you have fulfilled both, then you have to do some research about the and chance of success of your business. Take my business as an example. I did a research and found the most people in Malaysia like sweets. So I can consider whether to open that business or not. Secondly, I have to check if there is a similar business with yours just to clarify your business rival. If yes, if it yes, you have to visit some of them to check if you can make your business better than them.
Oh, that's actually the tip. Oh, okay, all right. Maybe this is all the question from me, Mr. Safura. I hope by this interview I will be able to open my horizon about international business more. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Safura.
It's okay. Don't worry about it, Mr. Jason.
All right, see you next time in the next chance.
Bye bye.